So tonight, I want to talk to you for just a minute about the difference in the red and the gold star. Oh, sorry. Well, you might want to see it, right? Okay. I'm going to hold both of these and read this at the same time. Watch this. You're going to be amazed. You're going to want to pay at the end. What do the words blue star and gold star mean? A flag or banner with a white field and a red border will have a blue star for each family member serving in the armed forces during any period of war or hostility. This includes our current war on terror, the longest war in our nation's history. When a service member dies while on active duty, that blue star then turns to gold. Today, we have several Gold Star families with us. Miss Sarah Taylor from Henderson, in honor of her son, Specialist David Taylor, and Miss Sherry McGee of Tennessee, in honor of her son, Army Ranger Ryan McGee. We have 4 additional Gold Star families with us today, and here to make a very special presentation to these families, please welcome Gold Star parents of Specialist Brandon Scott Mullins, Mr. Tommy and Kathy Mullins.
Good evening, everyone. You know, as we move into this segment, I do want to take just a moment and recognize a very special person in my life. 5 years ago, a little over 5 years ago, we would lose our son, Brandon Scott. And honestly, I didn't know why. I had no idea why, but God knew. And a dream was born at that time. And through that dream, there's no obstacle that could be overcome, no problem that couldn't be solved. And this celebration that we are participating in this evening is a direct result of the vision of a very special lady in my life. I'm proud to call her my wife, and my life partner is Kathy Mullins. In the over 200 years of our nation's history, we have never embraced a national symbol specifically to recognize the ultimate sacrifice of our military men and women, bringing tribute to every service member who's ever lost their life in the line of duty. The Honor and Remember flag was created for that purpose by the father of a soldier killed by a sniper's bullet in Iraq. George Lutz, the father of Corporal George A. Lutz II, founded the Honor and Remember organization in 2005, and since that time, the symbol of honor and gratitude continues to grow in recognition, having been adopted by the legislature in 22 states and is awaiting approval in Kentucky. I'd like to go over the flag symbolism. The red and white field represents the blood spilled and the purity of sacrifice. The offset blue star represents active duty military service. The gold star overlaying the blue star signifies the highest or ultimate sacrifice of a warrior who will not return home. The folded flag signifies the final tribute of a grateful national to the family of the lost loved one. The flame is an eternal reminder of the spirit that has departed the life, yet burns on in memory of all who knew, loved, and remember, and we will never forget. The words honor and remember signify that we will always honor our hero sacrifice and will remember them individually by name. This evening, we would like to present this flag to the families of 4 soldiers who are no longer with us, each representing a different era in our country's history. A soldier who was killed in World War II, a soldier still missing from the Korean War, a soldier who gave his life in Vietnam, and another soldier who is a victim of the current war on terror. We'll begin with Sergeant William Howard from World War II. In a letter home, PFC William A. Howard wrote, "There's no need of you worrying about Joe and I. We'll make it all right. In fact, the war might be over before we ever have to go across. It's pretty tough here sometimes, but still, I'm pretty tough. Sometimes we walk around 10 miles in 2 hours without water or stopping and carrying a full filled pack too. That's the reason we're good soldiers. We've built our mind and body up to it. We're a tough bunch of boys, Mom. Well, I'll be seeing you if my furlough goes through. And there's no need of worrying. Love, PFC William A. Howard." Sergeant William A. Howard was wounded in action in Germany at the Battle of the Bulge in 1944. Please welcome the family of Sergeant William A. Howard. Robert Wright from the Korean War. We remember Private First Class Robert Wright, who was only 21 years old when he was declared missing in action in South Korea. Robert was known around Whitesville for his love of horses and his love of the ladies, breaking several young girls' hearts. Private Wright went missing in action in 1950 and was officially declared a casualty of war 3 years later in 1953. Please welcome the family of Private First Class Robert Wright. Charles Rates Lewis, Vietnam War. 22 years, 4 months, and 2 days. That's all the time given to Specialist 4 Charles Rates Lewis, a life all too short given in service of our country. Vietnam veteran, Purple Heart recipient, graduate of Owensboro High School's first integrated class, and firstborn of 16 children to Gold Star mother, Larissa Lewis. Charles was a beloved son, brother, uncle, and friend to all who knew and loved him. Please welcome the family of Specialist Charles Rates Lewis. Hampton Alley, War on Terror. Hampton Alley was born in 1989 in Princeton, West Virginia. Hampton was a defender and very protective of his siblings and cousins. He chose to join the military to support this great country. He really loved his family, his Army family. Hampton loved the outdoors and was a wonderful son, brother, uncle, and friend. His mother reflected back, saying that she will always remember his smile, his laugh, his beautiful eyes, and how he always was quick to tell you that he loves you. Please welcome the family of PFC Hampton Alley.
Our family was presented with an honor and member flag 5 years ago.
Thank you so much.